things, but I don't think people really think about it that way. There are things that we know that are happening, which is like Russian roulette, basically, that where they're now using girls in friends, where they one use on this week, the next one use on the next week, and then pass her on, pass her on, pass her on. And it has been happening here, especially in the younger cultures.
Like we're some kind of objects or we're disposable.
And then we're talking about high-risk sexual partners. If you know that this guy has been around the block one too many times, right? You feel like you still want her because
like idea said the thrill, no?
the thrill, right? Maybe the thrill.
Yes, like as I said, everybody date differently, and some people just like that excitement in their life. You know, I know some of my friends, they would talk to me every day, and they would tell me like, "Heidi, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how females do it, but I just can't have one man."
All right.
You understand?
Yeah,
so
we
take a commercial break.
No, we're going to Red Cross tip, then into music video. So stay tuned.
The Belize Red Cross. Saving lives, changing minds.
Are you prepared to evacuate your home quickly in the case of an emergency? Do you have an emergency plan? Visit the Belize Red Cross for a copy of the Family Plans booklet that will give you more information on being prepared.
S&M, that's why I am Melody. Denzel, S-Cole, Mix Vibes, yo, Rude Boy, what up? You gotta count your blessings.
But them pagan, them hypocrite, them bad mind, them why don't have God mind. Yo!
Jah just guide and protect me, for the pagans wanna stop me, but you give me the strength to move on with my life. All I met kneel down in prayer, look up to the most higher, and tell him I will be someone great in life. So Jah please guide me, so Jah please help me, just show me the way to live pure and so happy, so I can be the best, elevate my intellect. Me nah sell out my friend them, it'll bring less stress. Jah guide me through the dark, bring me into the light. I know in the end everything gon' be alright. Jah guide me through the dark, bring me into the light. I know in the end everything gon' be alright, alright, yeah.
I stay thankful that you give me the strength to handle whatever I'm dealt a handful. I can't complain, can't be playing a fool. You never gave me anything I can't handle. Always fed me, gave me ample. And when my fate melts away like a candle, you brought it back from a whole other angle. When everybody at my neck strangle, they do little harm but choke I can't do. I made good of all the bad examples. You start doing that, the bad stuff cancel. You are truly the best, and you haven't shown me the best yet. This is just a sample. Hope to live and see your light. Live good and everything will be alright.
Bring me into the light. I know in the end everything gon' be alright. Jah guide me through the dark. Bring me into the light. I know in the end everything gon' be alright. Jah show me the way for a better place now. For a better place.
And that was music video.
Guide Me.
So Guide Me from Mixed Vibes. So Crystal, I think we have a winner now.
Yes, we have a winner for our first question, which was, what is safer sex? And the answer was sexual activities when there is no risk or low risk of exchanging bodily fluids from one person to another. And that winner is Mr. Albert Small. Congratulations. You can pick up your prize at 2621 Mercy Lane during normal working hours between the days of Monday to Friday. And please bring along an identification card as well. Thank you. Good.
Next question
All
for
right.
the giveaway.
Yes. Our second giveaway is Highway 88 beef or chicken burger from a Studio 88 grill and 4 Coca-Colas. And our question is, how can someone lower their risk using safer sex? I remind you guys, you can text your answer at 633-8036 and please include your first and last name in the text as well.
All right. I want that burger.
You want
I want that burger.
It's a very good burger.
So
Yeah,
very
fight
good.
for
I think we
again.
overdid it this week with the burger. We eat it twice.
Where is
Eh,
Estudia located?
It's formerly known as Palm Island.
Oh.
I think they're reopening as
Okay,
well. So
well.
Wow,
it-
Palm
it's-
Island
it's a
on a
grill.
burger spot now.
It has the pub
Pub
area, it
platform.
has the grill, and then I think they're gonna be opening the
The
club,
nightclub.
the nightclub area.
Believe you
Yes.
try it, right, Heidi?
Yes,
But them
yes.
burgers
No,
and
anyways,
good.
that have you on.
Not a discussion.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
so
for today, we're talking about safer sex options. Our guest, Miss Anna Carrillo.
Carrillo.
Just
Yes.
making sure.
Yes, please.
And then right now, okay, we're gonna get back into the discussion and talk about what are some of the high risk behaviors. What all does
Okay.
that include?
Well, we talk about the high risk behaviors like not knowing your partner, not knowing their history. But let's really talk about that. You know, I tell somebody the other day, let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me, and let's talk about all the STIs that we could probably get in contact with, right? Because we have to talk about certain behaviors. Anal sex is one of those. We've known for a fact that young people have been, primarily young ladies, have been preserving their vaginal virginity, and they have been doing other sexual practices, and then we know that anal sex is one of those, right? Regardless if you're using condom, if you're not using lubricant, there is still the risk
Of tearing.
of
and-
tearing of the condom, and then also being in contact with the bodily fluids. There are things that now people are now digitally penetrating the anus, where they're putting their fingers inside people's anuses, and then they're getting contact with bodily fluids, and the anus, the skin around it is very sensitive, right? So it tears rather easily. So you doing those things, and if you have a cut on your finger and you ain't go insert your finger with no sort of protection, remember we were talking about digital condoms and so forth, or finger condoms, you are putting yourself at risk to infections. Also, another one is rough sex. When I talk about rough sex earlier this week with a bunch of students, they look at me and they say, Miss, since when rough sex became bad? I say it became bad the moment that it involves more than just bang, 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 and you hurt me, but bang, 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 and you're really hurting me, that I probably have to end up the KHMH or something of that sort. And I tell them a lot about tearing. I think they don't understand when we say the vagina tears easily. They say, but every time I have sex like this. And I said, have you gotten a pap smear? Have you gotten yourself a
They need to
pelvic
check up on
exam?
yourself.
You need to get yourself checked, because then they say, oh, but every time I go on urine, I got a little pain here. Why is it that you're having that little pain there? Maybe you're
Too
having
much bang bang.
too much bang bang and too much inflammation, right? It's the swelling, and then the
inflammation is when when you have sex and it air going and it,
well, we say basically yes, air, but it's just like overstimulation, and it creates a bloatedness in there. And if it's not treated early, it can cause to pelvic inflammatory disease along with STIs. Primarily, if it's STIs are involved, it can also lead to PID, which is pelvic inflammatory disease, right? So people sometimes don't think about these things.
So if you're-
Not because every time you have sex and you like it rough means that every time they have to give you rough sex. And then also other risky behaviors are like people are now doing strangulations and too much
craziness.
What is the book? 50 Shades of
Of
Grey.
Grey.
And people have taken that a whole new level. They want to try their own dungeon and everything at home, and then understand that they put themselves at risk,
At risk.
right? And things like oral sex. And I say, miss, they'd feel like you're stopping them from having oral sex, but I said
just
no.
like-
It's but oral sex. If you're using a condom, even if you're being safe, you have to think about safer. Make sure that the teeth are not being involved in the process of oral sex, like biting, chewing, right?
None of that.
Yeah, you don't do that. We try and
I remember the last time we had a show on sex. You were telling me, well, me personally, who traffics BFLA a lot, didn't know that we have this what the thing that is made out of the latex material.
the dental dams, yes.
Tell me about that.
yes, that's where I was going. The dental dams, right? We tell people use dental dams. People say, what that? Sound like Chalio, right? And I said, no, it's basically the same concept. It stops the flow
Yeah.
of fluids that you don't need. And primarily using the dental dam, it's the sheet that goes in front of the vagina or anus, and then they perform oral sex.
And if people
there.
don't know,
but not bite.
It comes in
'Cause you could tear.
It comes in flavor, just like the condoms.
Yes,
as
it
well,
comes in
so-
flavor, and you can do your own homemade dental dams. If you have a condom that is flavored, what you do is you snip it at the tip, and then you snip it across, and then it stays like a sheet like this, and then you put it in front of the vagina or anus.
Okay, so what yay.
You can hold it after the commercial, right?
I will try. I was just gonna get into something turn over.
But
Okay. Anyway, we have to pay some bills. We have to pay some bills, so we're gonna take our second commercial break, and we'll be back with more Big Chatz, of course. Don't touch that dial, people. We're live on Love TV, simulcasted by More FM.
Are you a youth who wants to make a difference?
Then visit the BFLA Youth Center.
A cool, safe, positive place
with games, reading materials,
supervised internet access for assignments,
and qualified staff to discuss those issues that sometimes make us feel uncomfortable.
It's a place where you get together with other youth, exchange ideas, support each other, and build leadership and life skills. The Belize Family Life Association Youth Center, making a positive difference.
Gal can catch a fire.
Fling out, fling out, fling out, gal. Fling out, fling out, fling out, fling out, gal. Fling out, gal.
Wanna feel wine in the road. Rock out on the line in the road. All the treasure wanna find in the road. Don't stop signing on the road. Gal, wanna feel wine in the road. Rock out on the line in the road. All the treasure wanna find in the road. Don't stop signing on the road.
Bounce a wanna feed the girl them bubble pan. If you love to see the girl them a bubble, put up your hand. You play a song, the girl star bus blank. Now the girl them time, play a song, the girl white. Watch, big selector a play, you no rookie. Catch the baseline, watch the girl them a should be. Hey, when the girl them a dip it and a drop it, you a funny man. If you not happy,
follow me then. Girl a dash out, so me glad me come out. Ready for left, what you talking about? Road me live, me no want see no house. We are rave and a wave.
For that special someone, choose wisely, use responsibly.
Thinking about getting a new number just for your home or business? Well, Smart's got the answer for you. Introducing Smart's new home phone bundle package. Get the AWP Z100 and the Yagi antenna, both for only $199 with caller ID, SMS, call history, and more. Smart's new home phone. It's affordable, it's dependable, and guess what? It's portable. Don't miss a thing. Get all your calls for your home and business. Visit any showroom and get your home phone today.
Smart, bringing people together.
Big Chatz, great vision, greater action. By youths, for youths, building our nation. Coming to you live, bringing you facts. Youths on the movement, call it Big Chatz. Great vision, greater action. By youths, for youths, building our nation. Coming to you live, bringing you facts. Youths on the movement, call it Big Chatz. That's right, we back on the movement. Fresh new season, fresh new blueprint. Talking about issues facing our youths, inspiring the nation, delivering truth on violence, poverty, sexual health, and a lot more topics that are so heartfelt. Misinformation causing distress, got youths crying out, we need some help, so we reach out with a brand new vibe. Love TV, more FM, we live. Keep you entertained while giving you stats. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Big Chatz, great vision, greater action. By youths, for youths, building our nation. Coming to you live.
And welcome back to Big Chatz, of course. You're tuned in to Love TV.
Yes.
Simulcasted by More FM. Of course, I'm your girl, Haidia Golanche, alongside my partner in crime, Nerlan, and our lovely guest, the youth officer at BFLA, Miss Anna Carrillo. Before I go to Crystal, I have to say thank you again to our sponsors, Studio 88 Grill, United Nations Population Fund, Summit Foundation, Belize Red Cross Youth Agents for Change, Smart, Boeing and Boeing, Tony's Barbecue, Hummingbird Furnishing, the Belize Family Life Association, Global Parish Project, and the Youth Advocacy Movement members and their families. Of course, we have a winner over that side, Crystal.
Yes, we have a winner for our second giveaway, and that person is Mr. Jael Guzman. Congratulations. And you can pick up your prize at 2621 Mercy Lane during normal working hours in days of Monday to Friday. And the question to the answer was, are masturbation, mutual masturbation, online sex or cyber sex, phone sex, sharing fantasies, kissing, fondling, which is manual simulation of one another, body-to-body rubbing, or dry humping, or outer course.
Wow.
Yes. Back to you guys.
All right. I know everybody was like,
some people are like, what?
You know, we could talk about it, man. Ooh. We could continue about it.
The high-risk behaviors.
High risk,
Okay, what up?
All right, then. Earlier we talked about, you mentioned about they having the unprotected sex, which are either anal, vaginal, or oral.
The multiple sex partners.
Multiple sex partners. Knowing history, if the person had an STI before. You know, people
don't want to tell you that.
How many boyfriends? They say, how much girlfriend you had? One. And then you think about all the other girlfriends, not girlfriends, partners. But then they don't count girlfriend because you ask girlfriend. You never ask how many people I had sex with, you know. You ask how many girlfriends I had. That is how people justifying these days.
Go on a date with you and say, okay, nice to get to know you, Nerland. Do you have an STI? Yes, I have gonorrhea.
But it's not in the...
It would be like that.
But it's not in the first... It's not on the first one. Remember, had gonorrhea. You had gonorrhea, meaning that it was treated. And then gonorrhea is a bacterial infection that it can be treated.
Exactly. Nobody will tell you.
If I'm going on a date with somebody and this person tell me, yes, I had syphilis, but or I had gonorrhea, and I went to the doctor and it's already gone. X, B, X.
Yes, people won't say.
Next, no?
Exactly.
People usually, because of the reasons that people are so, we've become so paranoid and so forth that we are saying, we don't want to take that risk. No, don't ever call me back again. Don't even look for me on Facebook. You get deleted.
Exactly.
You get blocked. So those are things.
Everything.
Yeah, people don't know. We don't share because it's very difficult, right? We haven't reached that culture yet.
So how then will people be aware or will know not to get with somebody if they won't be upfront and tell them what
I would recommend
happened?
that the moment you decide to have sex with someone, that you introduce the fact of getting tested together. You want there with me, you want have intimate moments with me, that's great. But I also think that you need to go with me and go and get tested. Go check yourself, right?
But I think sometimes even if Heidi should meet somebody for the first time and you tell a person, let's go for the contest, what if that person refuses?
But it's not for this is something that you need to know. Get to know your partner. Not the first
not
time.
The first thing, exactly.
Not the first thing.
Yeah,
and we don't, but then the thing is that our culture has been that we don't waste time anymore. Man, hard forget out here, and the moment that man pay you man, you're like, okay, let's get married now. You know, we jump
man
like,
not hard to get to know. The good man hard to get.
Okay, another discussion. Okay.
That's totally different thing.
That's true.
We talk about safer sex options, remember?
No, but I'm talking about we don't take time to know our partners, and that is where we fail many dates. Where we don't take the time to get to know our partners, and then we do certain risky behaviors afterwards, right? That's the man that tell you, I love you, babe, and all you need to hear, I love you. Or she tell you, you are my only one. That's all it takes for some people to feel that comfortable and confident and say, I love you too, babes. So let's go move this out of the question. They forget the condom. They forget everything.
Time, I don't know, but as a woman, you have certain intuition, and if you have been dating with somebody for a week or two, and bam, that person tells you that they love you, you shouldn't believe that, because I mean you don't even know me good, you know. So why would I believe you love me when we haven't even get to know each other to that level, you know? Because when you're in a relationship with somebody, you can feel when the I love you will be coming soon. You understand? So I mean, if you're in a relationship and this guy tell you they love you after a week or two, I mean, you should know that, okay, you're lying.
All right then.
All right.
Okay, with that.
That my last 2 weeks show this idea, healthy relationships.
Yes, okay. But we have to get into our drug tip before we get carried away. Another segment today. So drug tip, and then we're going straight to Youth on Blast.
Face your problems.
Using drugs won't help you escape your problems. It will only create more. So don't use drugs, whether marijuana, cigarette, alcohol, methamphetamine, hallucinogens, inhalants, or even cocaine. Say no to drugs. You won't regret it.
Youth on blast, big Chatz giving you that youth on blast. Actors, rappers, show your craft. Dancers, singers, do your thing. Can I get a couple of them poets in? Can I hear that spoken word? Voice of the youths out to the world, painting pictures in your mind. This that place and it's that time for youth on blast, 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 youth on blast. For GPPYAM. Youth on Blast on Big Chatz is being brought to you by the Global Porridge Project and Youth Voices.
Good afternoon, Belize. Welcome to another episode of Youth on Blast on Big Chatz, brought to you by the Global Porridge Project and Youth Voices. My name is Raheem, and today I'm here with a former schoolmate from EBR High School, still number 1, and in my opinion is one of the greatest female artist in Belize right now, Miss Anna Swazo. How do you feel this afternoon? Well, I don't say her name, but you can repeat it to the audience.
My name is Anna Swazo.
What exactly do you do?
I do painting and sculpture and also drawing as well.
Have you been a part of any events in the past?
Not really. I have not been in any events in the past recently since I went out of sixth form, not really done anything.
Do you look forward to do anything in the future?
Yes, I look forward to do some more paintings of mine in the future as soon as I can bring up more like find learning to bring up paint, get some paint and actual art medium that I need to do my painting.
So, I just gave you all a glimpse of some of her great works. I hope you like it. So, Anna, television public, what advice you have to give upcoming artists who would like to pursue painting or drawing or sculpture?
Well, I would give that stick to what you like, right? Don't change because there is someone that doesn't like you. Continue doing what you like. Imply, put your all in it, your heart, your feelings. Don't make anyone tell you what's not or what shouldn't they like. Just continue to do what you do best.
So, tell the Belizean public how they can contact you.
Well, they can contact me at Anna, A-N-A.Swazo, S-U-A-Z-O,
You can also contact Youth Voices at 677-5571 or on youthvoicespolice.com or also on Facebook at Youth Voices. This has been another episode of Youth on Blast on Big Chatz, brought to you by Youth Voices and the Global Porridge Project. My name is Raheem, here with Anna Swazo, signing out.
Alright, you're back here on Big Chatz Live on Love TV, being simulcasted on More FM. If you guys want to participate, I think we're almost about to run out of time. I think we have a couple more minutes. But if you have questions and you want to text in, the number to text in is 633-8036. The number is 633-8036. And our guest is Miss Anna Carrillo from Big Affiliate. I was
we didn't never tell the viewers that people feel that the text slang is only to win prizes.
No.
So I would like to tell, most of the time that's the comment that I get wrong, right? So I would like to tell you guys that the text slang is not only to win prizes. If you guys want to contribute to our conversation, to our
have
discussion,
questions.
you have questions that I'd like the guests to answer, comments, or, just anything you want to add, just keep it, respectful. We will say it on the show and we will give you your answer.
So our Facebook page.
Yes, we have the Facebook page open also. So the show is not finished when the camera stops rolling. You guys can still post up on the Facebook and also tell us different topics that you would like us to discuss on future shows, and we'll be more than happy to try to fit you guys in. All right. So that's what's up. That's what's up. So now back to safer sex. So what I want to talk about now, Miss Anna, is monogamy. Why is it important to stick to one partner when it comes to safer sex?
Well, in safer sex, we talk about partner reduction or partners reduction, where you cut down from maybe 5 to 2, maybe to 1, where we would want that eventually you reach to 1, right? Mm-hmm. It's safer when you do practice monogamy, because you're having sex with one person only. I keep on telling people in my sessions that it's best, that you are being faithful, but know that your partner is also being faithful to you, and know that not because you're being faithful means that there isn't the possibility or you no longer want to use protection. You still continue using protection because you're not only worried about STIs, but you're also worried about pregnancies, right? And also you have to remember, even if you never talk about the history of the person and how many partners and if they had an STI and that, precaution is still there. You still have to think about those things when you talk about, and that way too you also eliminate all the possibilities of being in contact. And I always tell people, you calculate it like this: I am your partner, and then you think about the partners I had with, and I had unprotected sex, plus the ones that came after, though, like that, and that person had sex with 3 other persons unprotected, and it goes like that. And it goes spreading, and it's show from one person, they probably were at their risk level is probably 100 and something, because they had their partners had involvement with other people.
So you think like a lot of young people, especially nowadays, you're finding that they don't stick to one partner, or more you find that some are faithful?
Yeah. You know what happened? Young people have their own definitions of relationships, and also being faithful and being in a relationship. They would say, I have one girlfriend, but I also have my side thing. And then they would say, and occasionally I do chat up and I do visit other friends.
Mm-hmm. Because I know a lot of young
but then
people,
yet this is her boyfriend, right? So
because I know a lot of young people, they consider, once I'm not having sex with that woman, or it's not cheat, so I can flirt with you, I can be with you, I can talk to you, and I can have my girlfriend that I have my relationship with.
But so then eventually, when you've become comfortable with that person, then it moves to the other stage where all the other risks are involved, So there are certain things that we have to talk about. And I think I kind of mentioned earlier too about the receptive and insertive partners during sex. I think too, that is what is important. Yes, you're being monogamous. Yes, you're being all of that. But also, if you are on the receiving end, and we call those receptive partners, you are more at risk because of tearing. Even if it's in the vagina, also in the mouth, you are more at risk. And then we talk about insertive is the partner who's putting it in or doing it